Hi everybody, it's me, Lisa, the Diamond Art Nurse, and we're doing today's Wip and Chat for the event that I'm co-hosting with Shay over at Crafting with Shay. It is Oz in Og, as you see here. So if you are new here, welcome to my channel, the Diamond Art Nurse. If you like what you see, I hope you consider subscribing. And if you are returning, welcome back. I so appreciate all of the people who have subscribed, your comments, your emails, all of this, support. I think you guys are amazing, and thank you so much for all the kind words. So we're going to get into the Whip and Chat. I'm a day late again. I want to do my Whip and Chats on Tuesdays, but anybody who saw my unboxing, I'm just feeling the shiny drills. Anybody who saw my unboxing yesterday, or the Good Witch unboxing, knows I worked and I'm a zombie and I didn't sleep and I just could not focus on words. So I did the unboxing. It was difficult, but I did it. Not that I'm playing my own violin in my pity party, but still. So today's the day and I found more trivia. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to give away the... It's so cool. The tray from Art De Nicole. She is one of our sponsors. This is the 3 divider. I don't know where I put my dividers. It's in somewhere. Anyway, you have dividers. I'm a failure at life. It's in a tray somewhere. Anyway, so you put a divider here, and then you can, if you have confetti, you can do 3 different colors or 3 different special drills, anything like that. But look, it's a color changing tray. And then we have the Oz and Og lettering. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to be announcing the winner at the end. Usually I announce them at the end. So you'll be getting this. It is so cool. I love the way it changes colors. I might not keep it there depending on where my trays are. See how it like focuses? I don't know. Anyway, so that's one of our sponsors. Another one of our sponsors is Randee at You Can Call Me Butter. Bling the Damn Thing is a service that she offers that she will do a Zoom call with you, look at your canvas, look at the colors, and then suggest where to put those. Any special drills or ABs or anything like that. So I'm actually going to do a redraw for that one because the winner has graciously donated it back because she is going to buy a service from Randee and she wants someone else who might not have had the opportunity or thought of doing the service with her to win something. So I'm going to redraw for that. So 2 announcements today. All right, so that's that. Another one of our sponsors is MadWoodTurningSI, and she's on Etsy. I'm going to link everything below. This is my pen that I got from her. They like go real quick. I've literally only scored 2 from her. It seems as though they're released every time I'm like 2 minutes late, they're gone. So this is a hybrid. This is absolutely stunning. She does customs, just so you know, but if you want to grab them for her Etsy store, she does like 5 or 6 at a time. So that's from her. So Shay's going to give away that one at some point. I don't think she's done it yet. So she's got the pen that she's going to give away. Shimmering Canvases. This is another pen that's going to be given away. It's got the ruby slippers in there. Ooh, can you see that? Ooh, ruby slippers. She blings it out. And then she's also got drills, which I failed at life. Oh, wait. I failed at life. Wait a minute. Where is it? Let me show you a couple. She does special drills. These are crystals, I believe. So look at these. Isn't that pretty? Wild grape. I'm trying to like shake these around so you can see them. Fuchsia. This is like a teal medium green. Sorry about the weird. I don't want you to be dizzy. And then like a pale blue. Cornflower blue. So she does DMC color too, so you can match them when you're blinging out your canvases. I mean, that's so cool. So giving away a pen and some fun drills. Oops, wild grapes is going back in there. Butterfly Effect Wears is also another sponsor, and I am sending that to Lisa. This is not this one. It's the Ruby Slipper one that I showed, but this is what I'm using today. Shay had mentioned, and I 100% agree, when you are sponsoring an event, you really should expect that the people that you're sponsoring, the event that you're sponsoring, uses your items. And immediately, as soon as Shay asked me to co-host, I was like, I got this, I got this, I got this. So I just believe that you should use the things that, by the sponsors that are giving you things and giving them away, I mean, you know. So, you know, that's my whole take on that. And then Jenny from Most Snapcrafters Cafe is sponsoring, and I'm not sure if Shay gave away, she's giving away a couple of cover minders, but I got the Ruby Slippers! Timmy's sparking! That's going to be a like fixture in these Wip and Chats, I'm sorry. So isn't that cool? So I got that one. I got this. I am doing an unboxing of small shops, so I'm either going to piece them together or just do one long one with everything unboxed to show you what I got. I love The Good Place, so I had to get that. And then I'm a serious overthinker, so How to Stop Overthinking. And look at the giant size of the book, right? Like, that is so apropos. And Art De Nicole also has cover minders that go with our event. That's the lion. Whoa, wrong way. Lion and Toto. I highly suspect all my magnets have now migrated to each other. But okay, we can do it. You can't see that anyway. Okay, am I missing anything? Art De Nicole, Madwood, Butterfly Effect Wears. Nope. Bling the damn thing. Okay. So that's what's going down. Now, I have a couple of non-sponsored things that I'm using just because I'm insane and I'm obsessed with Wizard of Oz. So I use all things that are reminiscent of Wizard of Oz. So I have this, which is like a trash, like it's a slide tin. You can put anything you want in there. You know, if you're traveling, you can put some multiplacers, a little wax, whatever, tack, whatever you need to do. So that's my Wizard of Oz from Excuse Me Designs. And I personally am going to be doing a giveaway today. Because I don't think there's anything on the schedule for me to give away this week, because it's not even my last week. I'm doing another one next week. So I like got so excited when Shay, the beautiful person that she is, asked me to co-host. Like it was a dream come true for me. I couldn't even believe it. I've been having so much fun. So I went insane. That's how I roll. And I got release papers from Excuse Me Designs. And tack. So I'm going to be giving away this set right here today. I need to figure out what I'm going to tell you to do, though, because I don't have a keyword. I might actually ask you to use an entire sentence, but I don't know. We'll see. So I just love this sticker. I don't have this in my kit. It's not where you go. It's who you meet along the way. You know, look at these four, right? It's so cute. So anyway, this is like a custom made. I put these stickers on myself. I'm using this. I never use release papers. I think it's so cool. So anyway, I'm going to do that along with Emerald City and Ruby Slippers. So she released these for the event for you to buy. I don't think she's got any. I don't think there's any left right now. So I snagged these as soon as she bought. Like I bought a set for myself and then I bought a set to give away. And here is her store, Etsy store. Okay, this is her 2.0. It's a little bit firmer. I'm enjoying it. So these are new. So I just want to show you. New. There's a lot in here. It's going to take you 20 years to get through this. And new. Okay. I love these scents. So I'm going to give these away. I need to decide what I'm going to do to give them away. Okay. Maybe I'll do another keyword. I don't know. As we go, I'll figure it out. And then I got, like, I'm nuts, man. I don't even know. Munchkin Giggles Over the Rainbow. So I have those for my Oz themed things along with these sponsored stuff. So yeah, I'm having so much fun. I hope you guys are having so much fun with the event. I just think it's amazing. It's so much fun. I love seeing all of your stuff. Okay, I have Art De Nicole, the Galactic Rainbow. I got that. I have another one up here. Like, I'm just going to use different colors probably, but I'll stick with this. But this is the Purple to Blue. Look at that. These drills slide like butter on these. So, oh, here they are. Here they are, Miss America. Okay, so these things right here fit into these. I'm not gonna, oops. Look, they work much better than why? I had these all nice and snug, and then I had to take them out because I like using my, there we go. Okay, you just have to get them like directly on top of where you slide them in. There you go, okay? So you use these 3 different colors. You can actually like label, well, on this side, label, okay? I saw that as a brilliant kitting up idea. I tend to use my, you know, canisters, or I'm using my Elizabeth Ward containers today. Look at that. You can watch my kitting up video if you love kitting up videos. I'm going to do another one soon. But anyway, I got my water here. I got everything taken care of. All right. And then a rainbow one. Look at that. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Okay. And then these for extras. All right. What am I doing today? I'm doing Emerald City. And I'm actually on this part right here. Okay. So next week, I'm going to do this. You can't see it. I'm going to do this part right here with all of you guys as like my finale. I am going to release it on Tuesday because I don't have a midnight shift on Monday. So I'm going to do this. I thought that'd be a really cool finale. I usually leave, you know, fun things to the end. Lizette from Lizette and Crafts calls it the diamond painting bonbon. She doesn't do them anymore, but she does time lapses with this. But I might actually do this as a time lapse on like Instagram or something after I do the Wip and Chat, but we'll see. So that's what I'm doing today. Okay, I'm going to pick a color before I get into my blabbing about, let me see, what am I going to do? I'll do that. Okay, you know what I've loved? Okay, so instead of having the whole thing open and exposed, I know that, maybe I'll just do I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so let me show you the whole thing. All right, see? So I piece it out. So you can watch me do it, and then as it goes and it gets revealed, we'll see it, okay? What I like about it is that I can keep things on the sticky part without getting my hands all in it and hair and all that stuff. So that's what I use the release papers for. All right, so I might have to reload things as we go so you can see that. Can I recommend a tip? It is from Diamond Art Club. This is their version of the brass tip. I've literally replaced all my stuff with metal tips, so hold on a minute. So you see? Okay, it's literally the exact same thing, except it's in one piece, so that's amazing. And then my metal tips from Amazon, I always link those below. This is a 7-placer. You get a 5, 7, and 9. And these are thin, but I also like the fact that there's thin walls. Why? Come on, camera. You see how there's thin walls here? As opposed to no shade or anything. One of these. The walls here are a little thicker than this. I don't know if you can see that. I'm wasting a lot of time telling you about my supplies. But okay, let me pick a color and stop talking. I'm going to do the L's here. All right. Okay. And then the other question I wanted to ask you is, would you guys want to see my accessory stash? I'm going to do a diamond painting stash, and I'm a little scared. I just saw Miranda's stash from a couple of different diamond paintings. A lot of mine are from Diamond Art Club, Craftably. I have a couple of from Uniquely Yours Down Under, Distracted by Diamonds, you know, that jazz, that kind of jazz. Would you want to see it? I'm going to have to like cover Dorothy up here. I'm going to do the stash. Would you want to see an accessory stash video on top of my diamond paintings and all that kind of stuff? I can do it in one. I have a lot. Trays, wax. I do have a lot of multiplacers, things like that. So we can cover minders. We can all get into that. All right. I hope this doesn't like Okay, I'm just testing. It might autofocus. I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. So let me lay down a few drills here. And then we'll get talking. So I'm glad you guys are loving the trivia. I wanted to let you know that I am reading a book. It's not written by his wife. I thought it was, but it's not. It's actually called Finding Dorothy by Elizabeth Letts. And what it is a... I'm a terrible person for doing this. Okay. It is a book by Elizabeth Letts that has been researched by her. And she has looked into the history of... are you kidding me right now? The wife of L. Frank Baum's wife, who is the author. Maybe I'll do a little bit higher. Like, seriously? That better? I'm sorry. I, like, get this set up, and then I do start doing things, and, yeah. I might have to do a better setup next time. So this story is very, very well researched, and it's based on historical fact. This is like a kind of an autobiography on Marge. Please tell me that's her name. Marge. Maud. Good Lord. Maud Baum's history on her journey that she had taken at the age of 77 in 1938. She went to the MGM Studios, to talk to the Louis B. Mayer about being a consultant for the movie. And her whole thing was, he's like, we already got this. We have everybody set. Everything's fine. And she's like, I'm screaming. I'm very sorry. She's like, no, I want to be your consultant because I want to make sure Dorothy was right, like, is done right. So I already started reading it. I'm about 40 pages in. I think instead of trivia next week, well, it's going to be like a trivia. Instead of trivia, I'm going to, like, talk about that book and what I learned and what she went through and things like that. Super interesting so far because Maud Gage was her name. Maud Gage's mother was a suffragette. She believed very, very, very intensely in women's rights, the right to vote, to have a voice, to wear pants, okay? Because in the 1800s, in 1870s when this starts, people didn't wear pants, they wore petticoats. You know what I mean? So, $37.99 on board. So, super interesting. I mean, I'm completely engrossed in all this stuff. It's like, thank you, Shay, for this, because I probably would have just kept watching and reading Wicked and watching the movie and not learning about all this stuff. It is, like, so interesting to me. So, little tidbit, Maud went to school with, this is how they met. You know, I haven't gotten all the details, but went to school with L. Frank Baum's either cousin or sister. Her name was Josie Baum. I was like, uh-oh, tidbit, spoiler alert. So, all right, let's get into the trivia. This comes from a bunch of places I looked, like BuzzFeed, Reader's Digest, things like that. And then, you know, this might be long, or I'm going to extend it into next week. I don't know. We'll see. I watched the video on Dark Secrets on Wizard of Oz, and some of it is repetitive, so, you know, but a lot of it isn't. So, but first I'm going to go through the stuff that I got online at these websites that are pretty interesting. So, here we go. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, is much more graphic and gorier than the film. For example, the book describes a scene where a tiger-bear hybrid or tiger-bear hybrids are killed in a crevasse, like a, you know, little in between the mountains or land, you know. The Tin Man uses his axe to decapitate a wild cat and 40 wolves Ew. And then a swarm of bumblebees dies while trying to sting Dorothy and the others. Like, oopsies. Okay, so I thought I had read the book. Definitely don't remember any of that. So I couldn't find my copy. I think it's at my parents' house still. When I moved to Michigan from Canada, I left some stuff behind. So I am 100% going to read that stuff. I don't know if you guys want me to continue on with the trivia and stuff like that as time goes on, or if you just want this to like stop. Let me know if you want to have like a book discussion or like something like that. I think it'd be pretty fun. I have so many ideas and like we've run out of time. Or I might do bonus videos before the event is over and just be like, hey, it's Oz and Og, book club time, things like that. I was going to research stuff on Wicked. I might still do that. I might do an entire video next week on Wizard of Oz and just go out with a bang. Let me know if you'd like that. For those of you who aren't in the event but love the trivia and stuff like that, let me know if you want me to do that. If not, I can make it separate and then blather on about diamond painting and my life and my crazy life and all that stuff in my regular Wip and Chat. Not blather on, but you know what I mean. Thank you to all the comments about how you you love how I keep it real. And I'm like, uh-oh, am I too crass, blunt, what? And I'm like, I'm a squirrel. I say a lot, you know, things like that. And they're like, no, we like it that you're unscripted and you don't have something that you follow. I do follow it, because I don't know the trivia off by heart. However, yeah, I blather on. I squirrel up. It's what I do. So I super appreciate that because I have been like, I don't know. I feel sad sometimes because I'm crazy and bubbly and I talk a lot and I feel like I am, I don't know, a bit much for people. So the fact that you guys like my brand of crazy is like super cool. So there goes my husband walking around. Hopefully he can't hear me. I'm very shy. And also the reason why this is a little late is because I've had high anxiety lately. So I don't know what my problem is. Like, I'm like, nobody's going to like me. Nobody's going to like me. And I'm like, what the heck? Everybody literally comments on everything. And I love you for it. Oh, give this a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up. It really, really helps my algorithm. I super appreciate that you watch my stuff and comment. Anyway, so anxiety be damned. Now I'm into it and we're blabbing on. So, okay. All right. On to the next. And I can't get my big pumpkin head in here because, oh yes, I can. Maybe I can. Okay. Judy Garland earned, get this, get this BS. Get this. I'm even more upset. All right. And this is why, okay. So Maud, L. Frank Baum's wife, was her daughter of a suffragette. And she was into it too. Like, she was all about women's rights and like, why do I have to be a wallflower? F that. I agree, man. As you can see by my personality. Speak your mind. Be kind, but speak your mind, you know? Okay, so this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, so Toto made $125 a week. Okay? Dorothy made more. You know how much she made? Dorothy made $500 a week. $500 a week. 500. It's more of a tragedy that the Munchkins made 50, but whatever. Okay, 500. But here's the thing. It's like, oh, okay, in 1938, whatever, right? Like, people didn't have the money. Or sure they did. It was like $3 million to make the movie. Do you know how much Jack Haley and the Scarecrow made? $3,000 a week. Did I draw that out? Yes, I did. $3,000 a week, while Dorothy, the bread and butter of the show. Now, don't get me wrong; those characters are freaking amazing. $3,000 a week. She made $500. That is unreal. That shows you how very, you know, little, what a marginalized group of, you know, the minority women were. Women and people of color were bottom of the barrel, and that's disgusting to me. So I'm glad that the suffragette movement and the anti-slavery movement happened at the same time. That's where the suffrage movement came from, and that was born from anti-slavery. Yay, rights of all human beings alike. Anyway, you can see my passion about that. Okay, 3,000 compared to 500. The Lion, Belair, made 2,500 a week. So unfair, not equal. BS. Okay. Judy Garland, I want you to remember, Judy Garland, how old was she, kids, when she made this movie? 16. Okay, 16. This is dark, and it might be a trigger warning to some, all right? All right, so, you know, they wanted her to stay trim, right? They wanted her to stay trim. You hear my disdain for this? Do you know what they did to that poor girl to keep her thin? Not only did they keep her in a corset, they put her on a diet of chicken soup. Please tell me this is the right thing. Okay, right symbol. Chicken soup, coffee, black coffee, no cream in there, kids, cottage cheese, and had her, to suppress her appetite, had her smoke 80 cigarettes a day. I hope that's a myth, but I've actually read it in several different things, and that's disgusting. Okay? 80 cigarettes a day. She's 16. Okay? Not only that, and I think I put this in another point, so we're just going to all mash this together. She was on amphetamines, which are uppers. It's speed, you guys. It's speed. Amphetamines are speed. And she was put on barbiturates, which are phenobarbital, barbiturates, which are downers that make you sleep. And this is very reminiscent of who? Who have I talked about that did this? Elvis Presley. He was older and he knew better. Well, I mean, she's a child, okay? A child. What does she know? She had a grueling schedule, and that's what her mother wanted her on this regimen. Her mother was very, very micromanaging, like very much micromanaging her career. And in the book, it's written like fiction, but it's, like I said, historically correct. Her mother was in the, Maud said that she was in behind the scenes watching Dorothy sing Over the Rainbow. Ooh, I'll tell you about that scene too in next week's episode of Trivia with Wizard of Oz. Her mother made her, that's who put her on this diet. On her, not the diet, the consumption of pills. That is who encouraged it, because this very much reminds me of today, because nothing's changed, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls and everyone. Nothing's changed because, does this remind you, because it does to me, of I shouldn't say that. I'm not calling people out, but I kind of am. The, like regimen that dance kids, like who are younger, go through, not the pills, but all the makeup and all the grueling schedules and everything like that. But almost like the moms get so into it that I'm sorry, my husband's walking by, so I'm whispering. The moms get into it, so they want their kids to be successful as in what they're doing. And so they have a grueling schedule for their kids too. This reminds me of that, It started way back then. So that's insane to me. Can we go back to the 80 freaking cigarettes a day? And I'm sure I wrote this somewhere else, but I'm going on tangents and I remember things as I remember them. This is what I did on my midnight shift. On top of rounding the hospital and getting everything together, I looked up more trivia and watched that video in depth. She actually stated that her addiction to pills and alcohol started with Wizard of Oz. And so, there's a quote that says that, Wizard of Oz, killed her. It was her claim to fame and what made her shoot into stardom and all this sort of thing. But isn't that insane? All right, this is going way longer. Okay. I have so much to talk about. Oh my God, we could go on forever. All right, on to the little people. One of the, this is crazy. One of the Munchkins actors got stuck on a toilet for 45 minutes. So MGM had to hire attendants to help the little people on and off toilets throughout the rest of the production. 2 actors actually corroborated this and said costumes were difficult to navigate and get on and off and all that stuff. So they had to keep it on. I think horses are driving by or something. Yes, we have horse tours over here. So yeah, can you, like, that's a bit of silly trivia, but I just kind of wrote down everything I thought was kind of, you know, I write down everything I think is interesting. Let's face it. So that was kind of interesting. Can you imagine, like, and here's the thing, you guys, they had them wipe their bums. Like, as a nurse, I've had to do that to adults who have broken arms or, you know, back injuries or surgeries or anything. Like, yeah, these poor guys, these poor people having to stuck in the toilet 45 minutes. Okay. Regarding the asbestos snow, okay? So they used asbestos. It was another material. I don't remember what it was actually called, but we're going to go with asbestos because it was like a offshoot of that. They tried to crush up, like they painted cornflakes white and tried to crush it up and use it. So good for them for using some sort of alternative. Now, this is a myth. I don't know if it's true, but I just found it as a fun fact. They couldn't because every time they walked around, they crunched. So they couldn't, like, what are you going to do? Crunch, crunch, crunch as you're, like, going along the yellow brick road? So there's that. Now, I wrote this somewhere else. Oh, yes, I did. I wrote it somewhere else, but I'm just going to say it. I was gently reminded that the reason why Dorothy fell asleep is not from the asbestos snow. It was from the opium in the poppies. You know how in psychology you remember things? Now, this comes from a video that I watched, and it is very true. And I was a psychology major, so this is interesting. You know how you've done things for a long time, and when you recall later in life, even though I rewatched the movie like 2 weeks ago, you switch things around. So that's what I was doing. I was just switching events around. The asbestos snow is what the Glinda the Good Witch sprinkled on the characters to wake her up. So yeah, cornflakes didn't work. So why not do killer asbestos instead? Okay. The Wizard of Oz. Okay, The Wizard of Oz. Remember when I was talking, and if you don't, go back and watch it. I'm trying to, like, here we go. Oopsies. I hate placing things like this way against the... I'm a scoocher. Sorry, I'm off topic. I'm a scoocher. I think that's what Shay says. She fixes her stuff because she likes to keep it, like, as perfect as possible. Same way. It's probably why I'm not a super fast diamond painter, because I like to correct everything. Okay. Back to Wizard of Oz, people. Back to Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is the most watchy. Wizard of Oz is the most watched movie of all time. That's not a myth. That comes from the Library of Congress. They back this up. Most watched movie of all time. I mean, that's not surprising considering last week we talked about the fact that it's the most influential movie of all time, influencing more movies than Star Wars and Psycho. So, okay, am I done with this symbol? Do we like how this is turning out, people? All right, so I'm just going to work on this area. It helps my anxiety to not have it all open. I like this. Sorry, I don't have the entire thing open, but you guys usually don't watch, right? Oh, holy smokes, we're 34 minutes into this, and I'm like, what's a whip and chat? A whip and chat is when I work on something, a work in progress, and chat about things, and then you can do whatever you need to do. Use it as a podcast, diamond paint along with me, whatever. All right. Toto was a female dog. They tested over 100 dogs before they chose Toto. Her name was originally Terry, and she had a lot of anxiety during the filming. They had to, like, kind of work on her because, well, she's a terrier, and I think they might be notorious. Plus, like, all the sets and everything like that. Yeah, she is a female, and they tested over 100 dogs before they picked her. Okay. Ooh, some more fun facts. The Wicked Witch's crystal ball sold for... This is a little bit of, like, auction trivia. The Wicked Witch of the West's crystal ball, remember when she, like, looks for Dorothy and keeps track of her that way? It sold in auction for $129,000 in 2011. Yes, ma'am. Sure did. So that's a cool little piece of like memorabilia, but man, you really love Wizard of Oz if you're going to spend that much money. But wait, there's more. The lion's costume hauled $3.1 million in auction in 2014. Fun fact, in the same auction, the piano from Casablanca got $3.4 million. $3.1 million for that costume. The lion's costume. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So I just put that, put the lid on and then just went to town and just emptied everything. Oh, love it. When I saw Nicole do it on her live, I was like, giant light bulb. Okay. Dorothy's dress, one of them, I think there were 4 or 5, sold for $480,000 in 2012. That's the memorabilia. You better be stinking rich for that. You are a stinking rich person if you're going to spend millions on this stuff. Okay, more fun facts about the movie and the set and creating and all that. Shake, shake, shake first. These drills are stunning. The only thing is, I don't know if you can see this. Do you see how they're sticking? Some of them are sticking together. I don't know what that's about, but it's not actually that bad. I have way enough. Let's see. Trying to like mush them. I lost my train of thought. Okay, to create winged monkeys, the winged monkeys that flew, obviously they fly if they have wings. The studio used rubber monkeys of different sizes with some small human stuntmen mixed in. So the ones that you see that are lively, all right, let's switch out pens. The ones that you see that are lively are the stuntmen and then like smaller sized human beings. And this is my MadWood. Matches great with the ruby slippers. So that's how they were used. They used them of all different shapes and sizes. So they were like mini little rubber monkeys with wings and larger ones. And so that they would appear that they were flying in a distance and up close and things like that. So I watched this movie, you guys. Doesn't this make you want to watch it over again to like, ooh, there's that. There's the apple juice sparks. There's this. There's that. Right? Like, I kind of feel like that. Okay. Before Margaret Hamilton became an actress, she is the person who played the Wicked Witch of the West. She was a kindergarten teacher. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun fact? That's a fun fact to me. And I saw the Mr. Rogers episode. I can't link it here, but I'm going to try and, like, I'm not going to, like, add the video in. I'm not that smart with the editing yet. I'm going to link it below where I find it. Because she's on the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood, and she is, like, the sweetest little lady. She's so cute. Like, so, seeing her, like, be that actress and be the Wicked Witch of the West, brilliant person. But kindergarten teacher before she became an actress. All right, it took 22 men in 1 week to make the 40,000 fake flowers that made up the poppy field where she fell asleep. So this area here, this is all this area in the movie. This is the movie poster for it. So think about this, 40,000 flowers. It took them a week and 22 men to make the fake flowers. Crazy, right? All right, Margaret, oh, I skipped something. This is interesting too, and it's interesting. Hamilton, the actress who was the kindergarten teacher, was known to quip and state that she hoped that newspapers would print "Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead" above her death notice. And guess what? Some of them did. They put it in her obituary on her announcement of her death. They put that "Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead." Isn't that a hoot? I thought that was a hoot. I mean, why not? Death is a natural cycle of life, but when you're well known for something, and she had this great sense of humor. I just think it was so funny. Not funny. Death is not funny. But I think it's really great that she had this sort of sense of humor about life and death, and why not? For something that you're known for, bring it on. And they did it, so that was interesting. Okay. I forgot to look this up before I did it. North Carolina has an abandoned Oz theme park in that was open 1970 to 1980. And apparently it still opens once a year. So I'm going to research and then I'll see if I can do it in a bubble or something like that, where I'm going to let you know if it actually still opens. Okay, only 2 more points. And then next week, I'm going to do the finale of the video that I watched and the book. I might just do a whole Wizard of Oz finale. What do you think? I'm gonna do like Oz and Og finale, trivia crate gone wild. Okay. Only 2 shots in the clouds. No, only 2 shots. The clouds in the opening and the end credits. You know how there's a long credit scene in the end, in the cloud shots. They were filmed outside, and the rest were filmed on 65 different sets on like 7 or 8 sound stages around the area of MGM Studios. Isn't that nuts? They had 65 sets and only 2, the opening and closing, were outside. In the film, the witch wrote. So, this is kind of cool. This is how they show you how they do everything. Now I want to see this whole thing again because of this stuff. In the film, the witch wrote the Surrender Dorothy across the sky there, and it was really okay. Oh my God, let's go back. Wow, Lisa. In the film, the witch wrote Surrender Dorothy with the broom in the sky, with her broom in the sky. It was really written with a hypodermic needle filled with dye in a tank of cloudy water. And they had to write it backwards so that it showed up because they were filming it from upside down, I believe. You know what I mean? Like, the tank is here, but you're underneath. So he had to write it backwards. Now I want to go see the film again because of all this like trivia that I've uncovered. So that's that. Okay, guys, this is where I'm going to do the giveaway for this set here. And then we'll keep going because we're like at 40 minutes. All right. So for this set right here, in a sentence, I want you to do 2 things. This is not just a keyword. I want you to do 2 things. Number 1, I want you to tell me if you would like a bonus Whip and Chat where we do Oz and Og Gone Wild, where I do an entire segment or an entire hour on the trivia, because I could talk about the book and I could talk about the video that I saw. We'll see. So like we can do a book club kind of thing, and I can tell you about everything I learned about Maud going through like Finding Dorothy. Or would you like it to still be, not a bonus? Because this is what I would do. A bonus hour-long video. And then my regular Whip and Chat with more Oz and Og trivia. And then where I blather on my time. Or do you just want me to condense it and just do the same thing, 40 minutes or 20 minutes of talking. And then in the end, I tell you about my week. That's what I want you to say. You want a bonus episode, or you just want the regular hour? Because I would give you 2 episodes next week if you voted for 2 episodes. Okay. And then the next thing, I want to know what you're working on, what your canvas is. Okay. All right. So I hope I made that clear. I will put that in. No, I'm not going to put in the description because I want to be able to give this away to you. Okay. So bonus or no bonus trivia hour for next week. That's what I want you to say. Okay. And then what you're working on. And then I will draw next week for that little prize pack. All right. Okay. Let's go on to my week and what I've done. All right. All right. So let me pick something else now. Where are my K's? I'm going to do my K's just a little bit. All right. I'm kind of irritated this week, but we'll get there. So on Thursday, I filmed the Whip and Chat Wednesday, put it up Wednesday. It took forever, so I'm sorry it took so long. Let's use a butterfly effect. Where's pen? So Wednesday, I did whatever. I uploaded it, the episode and all that. Oh, I hate this Multiplacer. Okay, so this is what I don't like. This is a fail in my book. So people like the like these thicker wells. You know how like it's a thicker well where to put your wax in and everything like that. This is from Katiered. Nothing wrong with the construction or anything like that. I don't like it. it jams into the drills here, and I hate it. I'm not a fan. So let me see. Let's try this one. So I have this from a Butterfly Effect Wares, and then this one. That's my newest acquisition. So let's use this one. Wednesday I did that. Thursday I relaxed. I did some cleaning, but I hated it. Anybody with me who loves cleaning their house? I hate it. I have to like put some super awesome music on. I kick back with the music. I have an Alexa. I have 2 of them, but I have one in the kitchen. It's just a dot. And there goes my stomach. I'm hungry. So I've gotten obsessed with an artist. I don't know if I told you about this. But you might laugh, you might not. Guys. I have become obsessed with Harry Styles. I love his music. How I got into him was I was watching it was through TikTok. Like, what else is new? Look at how cool that is. It was through TikTok, and I was watching a mashup that Cost and Mayer did. I think I've talked about this, but I'm not sure. It was using the song As It Was, and that I became completely obsessed with that song, and then I started watching his music, listening to his music, and like literally stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning watching all his stuff. So if you guys want feel-good stuff, like feel-good music, that is excellent. I love him so much. He writes very catchy music, but with metaphorical lyrics. And I have an English degree. I studied English in Toronto before I moved here. And I love anything like poetical and metaphorical. I love it. So put on my Harry Styles and cleaned, and that was about it. I don't think I did much else. I think we just relaxed and hung out, watched TV shows. Friday. I'm gonna tell you something. I took more. This is the Chronicles of the E-Bike. Okay, this is what we're gonna call it. The Chronicles of the E-Bike. I got really freaking irritated because I took my bike. Okay, we have to take my a truck because I can't fit it into my car. I have an SUV. What are they made for? I don't know. Certainly not taking bikes around. So we take the bike there, and I ring for help, and this young guy comes around, and I'm not saying anything against young people. Please, please, please do not think that. But I'm going to give you a lesson in customer service. Eric, are you listening out there? I'm going to give you a lesson in customer service. Sorry, I had to pause. My husband, we have an epileptic cat, and so we have to medicate him, and he can't find him. So after this, he's going to golf right now, so I have to go find him in a little bit. So we get there, and this young guy comes up, and he goes, I said, hi, I need my e-bike, fixed. And he cuts me off, and he goes, oh yeah, we've had problems with that one, motor problems. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, no, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here because I have a flat tire after riding it after a mile and a half. Like, is this an indicator that I should be bringing back my bike? Like, what the hell? Excuse my language. So, like, I'm PO'd. I'm irritated. And I look at him and I'm like, I have a flat tire. I need it fixed. That's all I need. Are you serious? And so then this other kid comes around. This other young guy comes around and goes, oh, another e-bike issue. What is it this time? This is what he says to me. That's what he says. What is it this time? Or no, he doesn't even say it to me. He doesn't recognize my presence. He says it to the guy that's trying to help me. And I'm like, are you out of your freaking minds right now? Like, this is not the way to sell a product. Like, number one, are you making fun of me because I need an e-bike? It's none of your freaking business. Okay? None of your freaking business. And number two, you don't know what I'm going through. Number three, you don't know what anybody's going through. So, stop. Like, I was steaming. I almost didn't let them take it. And I was like, I better not be paying for this. Now, listen, a tube is only $9, $10, whatever. But I bought it 3 weeks ago and it's under 30 days. So you best be not charging me for 10 friggin' dollars. I was like, I can return this bloody thing, right? Like, I'm going tomorrow. It's the 25th tomorrow of August. I'm going tomorrow. And I'm going to tell him, like, you're taking back this bike if you give me any more attitude. Like, F off. But I didn't say that. Can you believe it? So let me give you a tip right here. It made me feel completely uncomfortable. Okay? None of your business why I bought an e-bike. Yeah, e-bikes might have issues, okay? But you don't know why I bought it. Number two, you got to shut your mouth when... This is me thinking this to them. You got to keep your mouth... Like, you got to be more tactful, first of all. You can't blurt things out. I've learned this as a nurse. Like, I keep it real, but you guys, I don't do that. I used to work for Sports Authority. I loved it so much, but I took my job seriously because people are paying for this stuff. I took it very seriously. Anytime you need to say something to somebody, please keep it tactful. I can be blunt, but I try not to insult anybody. It was a complete insult to my, whatever, like my intelligence, my everything. Like, you're insulting me in your store. You have to understand how to have some tact, some grace, that kind of stuff. I felt like they were making fun of us. And he was looking at bike helmets. My husband was looking at bike helmets. And I was like, I'm not buying it from this store. I'll go to REI. We should have bought the bikes from there. I have buyer's remorse, but whatever. I wanted a mountain bike. Schwinn's have a, good name, all that kind of stuff. So if I have any problems, I'm going to contact that manufacturer. We have the receipt. That's what I'm going to do. But so far it hasn't given me a problem. So I don't know what he's talking about. He didn't even elaborate, but you don't just blurt things out like that. And he didn't even ask what the issue was. He just blurted it out. Oh yeah, we're having problems with motors. Don't ever do that to people. Okay. Please don't do that. You got to have some customer service etiquette. You are the face of the company. Anywhere you go and anything you do, please have pride in your work and respect people, respect human beings. Not only are they there to patronize your store, maybe it's a summer job to you, but you got to take things seriously. I feel people in all areas now feel entitled. I don't know. It's not even about business. It's about a human courtesy and having integrity. It really irritates me. I learned as a nurse, effective communication where you're not making someone feel threatened or ridiculed for anything. And I've tried to keep that in my practice for everyday life, even it's called therapeutic communication. I'm sorry if I'm jiggling. I'm trying to put these down. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just, saga of the e-bike. So they're like, oh, well, you're on priority because we do wheels, like tires and wheels are priority. So yesterday I get a phone call on a Tuesday and to tell me that my bike is ready. And it was the tech that actually works there that knows what she's talking about. So that was fine. She was very nice. She was nice when we went there. She didn't act like she was, bothered to be there or anything like that. She actually I think she actually enjoys what she does. So she fixed it. It was the whole tube. You know what I mean? I don't know much about bikes because I haven't ridden them in a very long time. So, she's very nice. She explains things. So we're going to go pick up my bike tomorrow. Stay tuned for more saga. I will let you know. We're going to try and ride the bike this weekend. It's a Wednesday today. So we're going to pick it up tomorrow because he's at golf. But can you believe that crap? I am not even being sensitive. I thought it was really rude. Don't talk about things while the customer is standing there as if I don't exist. Number one. And then don't insult me in front of my face. If you want to go and vent, because, everybody has a right to vent, right? I didn't even do anything. I didn't say anything. It was completely insane. And I was fuming. And I was saying to my husband, I'm like, can you friggin' believe this crap? Wow, after all this time, I still haven't done much. Just because I'm doing trivia and talking. I don't know. What do you guys think? This whole freaking thing where this whole movement where I feel like people don't care. Like when I worked when I was younger, look at that. Even my warm fingers are warming this up. Can you believe that? That's awesome. Bella or Nicole, you make great stuff. Great stuff. I just can't believe it. Like I was never like that as a kid. What about you guys? I took pride in my work. I loved working at Sports Authority. I was at a Canadian company called National Sports. You guys, I went to hockey school to learn about all the equipment. Like that's how much I care about what I do. I feel like you have to have integrity in everything that you do, and people will see it and respect you for it. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't. My dad had a 6th grade education. He took pride in his work, no matter what. And my dad always taught me, you know, have integrity, have dignity in what you do, work hard, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that treating people with respect is like very important. And every job that you do is super important because without you, whatever is going on wouldn't exist, right? Like you're not just a cashier. You're not just this. You're not just that. I hate it when people do that, especially, you know, just because you're not a CEO doesn't mean you're not important and you're expendable, right? In today's day and age, I feel like people think you're replaceable. And I am the opposite. I think people are important. And I think what you do is important. So please don't think that you're not, you know, important in what you do. It doesn't matter what it is. And so when people act like that, I don't know. Anyway, it just bothers me. Like you know, it's like, oh, well, she's just a nurse. She's not the doctor. First of all, let me educate y'all on what a nurse does. Okay. Or what anybody does that's working on the floor at any store. They know a lot about what they're talking about. Do not dismiss them. Okay. However, have respect for people when you're working there. You know, we're not just this, we're not just that. It's all important. Everything is, you know, you are respected. We rely on you to give us a service, whatever it is. Just like, you know, the patients learn to respect us and we have a obligation to keep them safe, right? You have an obligation to, whatever it is, to make the customer trust and respect what it is that you're doing, right? Like, I don't know. I just think I was steaming mad. I've been still thinking about it. It was last week. All right. So more on that later. All right. Or next week. Stay tuned. I'll let you know how it all worked out. Okay. Then you know, I'm learning to play golf with my husband, right? Like he's teaching me how to play golf. And we were going to go on Saturday. He does it's an invitational golf outing. He has 20 people go every year and they go for the weekend and they play 3 rounds of golf and it is literally round robin like the Masters. They do a verbo. They stay. He has prizes. We actually have a trophy that people take with them and then they bring it back the next year so they can like show it off. It's like literally like the Masters. It is very cool. My husband he should have been an event planner in another life, but he's fantastic. So he's in marketing. So he designs the website. He does all that stuff, right? He's excellent. So anyway, I'm learning to golf with him because I kind of want to do it. It's frustrating and exhilarating at the same time. Like even the little bits that I did, it was, you know, I was like, this is ridiculous. And then I got into it and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So I didn't have any golf clothes. I bought them a long time ago. Y'all, they're packed up somewhere. When we moved, I didn't unpack it. I'm like, I'm never going to do this again. Well, $300 club set, $300 golf clubs later. Now I'm learning again. It's not the most expensive set, but he's like, this will do, right? Okay, so I don't have any golf clothes. And I'm like, can't I just wear my like fancy joggers? And he's like, are you serious? So we go to get like a outfit for me, right? Y'all, they're ugly. Golf clothes are ugly. They're so ugly. I'm like, where's the cute stuff? The cute stuff is tennis. That's what it is. The cute stuff is tennis clothing. So I'm looking through and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't poo-poo all over it. But like I'm looking through and I'm like, this is gross. Like it's shapeless. You guys, I don't have a size 2 body, okay? Like, I need something that's going to fit, right? And at this point, I'm like, I just want comfort. So I go over and I'm like, the cheapest skirt I could find was $65 freaking dollars, $65. So I guess the moral of the story is go to Target or Walmart to find your golf things, because what? So I was like, no way. So Eric goes over and he gets like real cheap. It was a $25 skirt. Okay. A skirt that is like bathing suit material and shows off every freaking piece of something that you have on your legs and bum. No, no, thank you. No, thanks, ma'am. So I was like, no, I'm going to get that skirt. Covers everything. It's great. It's a skirt, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's what I did. I think I'm yelling again. I'm really sorry. So I got that, and I got like a Nike Breezy shirt type of deal. So I wore that. I'm like, I'm not golfing. What am I doing? I took my camera. You guys, the place we went. So we went home, whatever. That was fine. But it was like ugly and expensive. And he goes, yeah, I know. And I'm like, I don't get it. Like, what? I have a kick-ass pair of golf shoes, that's for sure. So those were cool. Like I got those a long time ago, years ago, like barely used. So I definitely did that, or wore those. Didn't wear those, but those are what I had. Now I'm mumbling because I'm hungry. So we did that Friday night. Paid like $100 for a freaking golf outfit for me. You better believe I'm going to wear that every single time I go anywhere to golf. I don't even care. I'll just do laundry and do it again. Wear it again. Whatever. I'm not... Who are we kidding? It's not like I'm going to be a professional. So it was fine, but what the hell? Okay, so we go home. We just relax. You know, whatever. Watch shows. Saturday, I got up early. We drove up to this really, really, really beautiful golf course. I failed, you guys. I forgot to vlog about it. I should have taken pictures. I should have done all that. I did not do it. I took pictures on my fancy camera. I have an expensive Canon. And because he needs it for his website. And why am I just sitting here? He needs it for his website. So, because he has an invitational website. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Nope. What do I want? I want that one. I want the arrow. So I took a lot of pictures. You guys, oh my gosh, there was water everywhere. The trees were beautiful. The house that was being advertised was available to him. So it was like a 5,400 square foot house. It sleeps 24, all these sorts of things. It was on a course. It was gorgeous. It was on a lake, all these lakes around it. So Eric lost 14 balls. He says, I swear to you, I never lose this money. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I said, is like golf balls, you guys? If you're going to buy a set of golf balls, they're like $30, the good ones that you want to do. $30. So I'm like, if you do this next year, you either better be a lot better than this, because he's not a bad tennis player. He's not a bad golf player. He golfs at par or just over. He like breaks 80. No, that's not par. He'll do 8 over. That's not bad for someone who's an amateur, right? Like he said to me, most people are terrible at it for their entire lives. So you guys, he lost, I don't even know what his score was. I forgot to ask. He lost 14 golf balls in the water, out of bounds. Like the thing is, that's what it's made for. Like it's not an easy course, but it is stunning. So he's like, oh no, I got to do this. I'm like, absolutely. So I forgot to vlog. I'm really sorry. There were Canadian geese in the golf course all over the place. So I took several pictures of that. They were very nice. They didn't like fly away or anything like that. I learned some golf lingo. Like we golfed with a couple of older gentlemen who were pretty good. Like this guy was maybe 80. He had a pacemaker put in. He had his hip replaced. He was golfing 6 weeks after that. I'm like, as a nurse, like, I'm like, are you serious? You golfed like 2 weeks after you had your pacemaker put in? Like, what is happening around here? I'm like, well, you're with the right people, guys. Nurse over here. So he was a really good player. And I guess by the time you're 80, you better be pretty good if that's all you do. So him and the gentleman were talking, and they were discussing like different courses they've been to and where they're going next and all this. And It was really nice. They were really, really nice gentlemen. It was really cool. I actually think one was probably in his 50s, so he wasn't as like, 70, even 77 to me is not old. Like, tell me when you're 90 and then I'm going to call you like elderly, right? But they were just older than we were, So is what I meant to say. And it was real fun. So at the turn, I guess, you guys, this is how fancy this is. I never knew this existed because where have I ever golfed? So for those of you who golf, you're going to be cackling at this. So apparently you can order food. They have this app, and there is a electronic device that measures where you are. It tells you can't park somewhere, like, because we were in a golf cart. You can't park certain areas because it's like a danger zone, or you could get hit by a golf ball and things like that. So like so we ordered food at the turn, it's called. Like, that's where the back nine. So the 8th hole is the turn, so you order your food. And it was waiting for us by the time we got back to the golf course, the clubhouse. So we ate burgers in the golf cart. I had a cocktail. I mean, I think I started drinking. I don't drink really, but I was like, someone get me a beer. So like, we like tee off at 10 a.m. and I'm like, it's 12 o'clock somewhere. So I had some cocktails. I don't drink a ton because I don't fare with it very well. So like, it was just a fun thing to do. But so I'm going to try and attach my pictures to the computer. Wow, technology, Lisa. And I'm going to try and put some up here. I don't know if I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to do it now, but I'll do it another time. But it was real cool. Anyway, so that was fun. I vlogged. It was cool. We went home. We just chilled out. Guys, by hour 5... All right, spoon theory. This is where the spoon theory comes in. All of my spoons were done. I talked about the kids draining my soul the other week. Well, Saturday, I wasn't even golfing, but we were in hot sunny weather. It was really beautiful. I could barely function. I couldn't put 2 sentences together. Couldn't even talk. Gotta drink water. So on our drive home, which is about an hour and a half, guys, I couldn't even talk. I was like, my spoons are back at the golf course. So we kind of just listened to music and chatted about real quietly because I tend to be loud, as you can tell, and animated. It was like, I was like, nope, we're not working. It's not working for me. So I came home and we literally like sat in silence. I'm pretty sure I just was like, can we please go get McDonald's for dinner? And we like just ate junk food, for dinner. And yeah, so it took a lot out of me, you guys. Eric's like, now you know why when I come home, I need a nap after golf. I'm like, I wasn't even golfing, dude. I wasn't even golfing. Like, I'm kind of scared now. Like, anyway. So it was an interesting day. It was pretty fun. So we just chilled out. So Sunday, I had such a fun time. I had brunch with a couple of the 3 other girls that I met through the gym that I go to, and we have remained friends for 4 years now. We still work out together. I don't do it as much because we live further away. Like, it's a 45-minute drive, so we do it as a special occasion. But we met in the middle at this place where they do farm to table. I don't think I'd ever been to like an official farm to table restaurant. You guys, they have a garden. They had like a water fountain type of deal. They had greenhouses, where they grow all their stuff. I was absolutely blown away. I get there and it's like, it literally is almost like a farm kind of environment. So we sat in the covered greenhouse type of area, and y'all, I had grits. Oh, I don't even think I've had grits this good, like, ever in my entire life. I had corned beef hash. Yo, y'all, guys, everyone, kids, they literally they grow everything themselves. They cut it all themselves. Like, at different breakfast spots, I guess they do this, but this is like unreal. Potatoes, feta cheese, Was there feta in there? I don't even know. I think I made that up. Corned beef was like shaved and slow cooked and shaved off the whatever, like the block. It wasn't diced and canned like in some places. Like I don't want to throw shade, but it was like unbelievable experience. The grits, I want to go back just to have more grits. Okay, the bacon was thick cut applewood bacon. The coffee was phenomenal. The cream was homemade, so they did heavy cream and half and half, or heavy cream and milk together to make half and half. Made, like handmade. Couldn't believe it. I was, I had cherry bourbon jam with lemon ricotta toast. What in the world? I was literally gagging with, and that's just a term. I was not gagging. I was absolutely floored. It was delicious. We were there from 10 o'clock until about 1:30, almost 2 o'clock. Like that's how long we chatted. The waitress was phenomenal. I mean, everything was just absolutely stunning. And I'm like, we already booked, we made reservations for like next month. So wait for pictures for that. I'm going to make sure I take pictures on my phone. And show you the kind of gorgeous place I went. So we made dinner reservations because you can do, brunch is not reservations, but dinner is. And so we made reservations for September. We're always like, in our little group chat, it's like, is it September yet? Is it September yet? Couldn't even believe it. Guys, I can't get this straight. Ugh, gross. My placement is not so great because I'm not like over it. And I'm probably just making you shake all over the place, so I apologize. That was just amazing. Then I come home and we start watching our shows. The Old Man, I've already told you about that. Brilliant. Everything is brilliant. There's a twist every time. Like you think you know what's going on, you don't. So we watched episode 7. It's with Jeff Bridges. And the finale is going to be this week. We cannot wait. It's absolutely amazing. It is very intelligent. It's cleverly written. It's stunning. It's amazing. I don't want to push too much, but oh well. So that's how it's gonna have to be, you guys. Not everything is perfect, right? In life. So let's move down. So yeah, okay. We watched Only Murders in the Building, and we watched Harley Quinn. Only Murders in the Building, you guys, is quirky. It's fun. It's clever. Martin Short. Steve Martin and Selena Gomez star in this show. I absolutely adore it. It's so quirky. Some people can't get into it. They told me they can't get into it, but I would try it. Just try it. It's very clever. There's a twist every time where you think you think you know who the murderer is, but you don't know who the murderer is because it's not who you think it is, right? So that's all I'm going to say about that. These guys like are trying to solve a murder. So they have material for their podcast. Well, they try to solve the murder so they can have an interesting wow. I'm making murder sound like it's, how many times can you say that? Please don't delete me. But they wanted to make their podcast interesting. They wanted to figure out who the murderer was. They were working with the police, things like that. But like on their journey, fantastic. Like it's so good. The comedy is good. It's dark humor, you guys. It's dark humor. Come on. I just love it. So if you like dark humor, it's absolutely a phenomenal. Tina Fey's in it. If you like Tina Fey, give it a chance. And then Eric went to bed because he needs his beauty rest. And so I joined in on Jenny, one of our sponsors from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe. She had a live at like 10 o'clock. So I jumped on a little late. And I think we were on till 12:30 or something. I couldn't, I diamond painted. We chatted with everybody on there. No, yeah. That was Sunday. Before that was Randee's live. I back it up. Shay and Randee had lives as well. So I had a busy Sunday. I went on Shay's live because she goes live in the evenings. So I did that. I went on Randee's live from You Can Call Me Butter, you know. And so Christopher Colossa has coined a nickname for me and he calls me Dan. Diamond Art Nurse is Dan. So if you guys see me in the lives or in the chats and they're calling me Dan, that's why. So Randee was like, "Who's Dan?" And I said, "It's me." She goes, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed." I'm like, no. Christopher has nicknamed me, and I just feel so special. I love Christopher, but I just kind of feel, instead of saying Diamond Art Nurse, and people don't know me as Lisa. My handle name is Diamond Art Nurse on YouTube. So he's like, "Hey Dan," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" So Randee, it was just so cute. So, anyway, that was kind of funny. It was a little quirky thing. So great live shows, on YouTube with the creators. And oh, you see what I just did right here? Spilled my dang drills. Are you serious right now? Hang on. Guys, okay, we're like over an hour now, and I still have more to talk about. So I hope you're in for this long ride. I'm going to oops, I put that away before I was doing the teas, right? Yeah. Okay. I hope you're in for the long haul. Haha. That's why I'm doing a bonus giveaway. So, okay. So Randee's live, Shay's live, and then Jenny from Uncrafty Crafter. So that was fun. I got to know her. Like, I try to catch her lives when I can. Sometimes if I'm working or running around or something, I can't. But I try to catch people's lives. I've been better about saying hi and not being so shy. I'm beginning to recognize you guys in the chats. So please shout me out. Not that I'm trying to, take over anything. But it's really fun now that I'm getting to know people and all that. So I appreciate everybody. And, I just love you guys. I think this is so fun. So anyway. She was fun. She showed some of her new. I love that she does that. She shows her cover miners. It's real fun. I have to I don't know. I want to support everybody, so I try and get stuff from several people, each week. But I gotta stop that for a little bit. So, guys, I didn't get to bed that day until Sunday at 3 a.m. Then Monday I got up. I only got 5 hours of sleep. Like, what the hell? For the love of God. And I had to do I was working midnights that night. And so really all I did was I chilled out. I wanted to do my Wip and Chat. You guys, like I said, if these get out late, it's because I'm working nights and I can't get them out on Tuesdays. I should just do it on Wednesdays, but I've been trying for this event to do Tuesdays so that you can have me on Tuesday, then Shay on Thursday, and it just sometimes doesn't work out. So Monday, I tried to sleep. I couldn't do it. So I was like, I'm going to be a zombie. So I worked, and I had a few hours on Monday during the day to sleep, went to work, and then I did research for Wizard of Oz on my lunch hour. I'm the only one in the house for everything, literally. So I can't take lunch hours. I can't leave. I can't do anything. But if I'm having a quiet night, y'all, don't ever tell a nurse it's quiet. She'll kick your butt. That's a jinx right there. But I did have a quiet night. And so I took my lunch hour, had my ramen noodles. I can't help it. I need carbs overnight. I just do it. And I was having my ramen noodles. And I researched some Wizard of Oz. I did my rounds in the hospital. It was a nice night. I ended up... no emergent stuff. My staff, my nurses were real cute. I would round and, Lisa, are you drinking your water? Are you drinking your water? Delirium, right? Like if you guys work midnights or you have sleep deprivation, you don't know what time of day it is. You don't know what time it is. You don't know if it's night or day. You don't know the day. Have I said that all already? So it's really cute that they're like, go sit down, make sure you drink your water, and all that kind of thing, because they know I have a rough time with my MS at night. So it's real sweet. They're such cute, they're such nice people, After I had my mental breakdown, I worked 4 days in a row one time, and I had a mental breakdown 4 nights. I went kind of ballistic, and since then I learned to stay chill. And so it hasn't been as torturous working the nighttime, but I still can't get used to it. Does anybody, if you guys work nights, if you guys are night owls, please let me know what you do. I can't work nights. Like, it's crazy to me. I just can't get acclimated. So, worked nights, did my Wizard of Oz, like, research. I was exhausted, and then came home on Tuesday. Tried to sleep, y'all. Nope. I diamond painted all day. I ate Doritos all day. This is my junk hour. I'm trying to tell people who have any kind of issue, diet is everything. And like, I was so exhausted that I was literally just eating Doritos and noodles and, you know, things like that. Like, come on now. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. So I diamond painted, but I found a new show, y'all. Okay, here's another recommendation. This is a show recommendation. There's a show on Netflix called Echoes. Matt Bomer is in it, and then I forget what the other actors are. But Matt Bomer is in it. And then the woman who was in The Path. So that's a Hulu show. This is Netflix. Echoes. It is literally full of twists and turns. I'm sorry if, man, I don't know why I'm hungry. That's what's going on. I'm talking way too fast and I don't mean to. So it's a show about twins and one of them goes missing and then the mystery starts. So you guys got to watch it. It's not scary. It is a psychological thriller. It's really good. Man, do I say a lot when I go to edit this tonight? Man, sorry about the umming and ahhing. Fantastic show. So that's one that I recommend to you guys. Each week, I'm probably going to try and find a show to recommend to you that I've seen. So, you know, so that's the one I watched that, you guys. It was a limited series. I don't remember if there were 6 episodes or 8 or something, but y'all better believe I watched the entire thing. Yup. Loved it. So, and then on and off, I'm watching Virgin River. So I do like that. If you guys like Hallmark feel-good shows, this is like a Hallmark movie, but in like seasons, show after show. So give that a try if you like that. It's real feel good. It's about a nurse practitioner, so of course I watch it. If it's about a nurse, of course I'm going to watch it. But the lead character is absolutely gorgeous. He is so cute. So, there's suspense and intrigue in that one too, but it's very, very cute. I like it. I like it. I like having a good, like, feel good show. So anyway, that's it. And then we watched this season finale of Only Murders in the Building. And we loved it. It was great. And there's going to be a season 3. Spoiler alert. So, yeah. Okay. A few more minutes and I promise I'll let you go. All right? I promise. So, here's what's going to go down. Next week, I'm going to do more Wizard of Oz stuff. Oz and Og Gone Wild. Like I said, don't forget, in order to win this prize pack that I showed you, I'll do it again. I want you to tell me if you want a bonus hour-long Wip and Chat that is an Oz and Og only kind of show where I tell you all about what was going on. So you're going to win this. So do you want a bonus Oz and Og? And then I want you to tell me what you're working on as your kit, okay? If you're diamond painting. Okay. I hope you guys have had a good time. So my new series that I'm going to be starting is Medical Mystery Monday, and I'm going to do a kit up and chat. It's going to be the only mystery kit that I own. It's a Josephine Wall. They're all limited edition, so I'm very sorry you can't get it, but that's what I'm going to do. Has to be my favorite artist, one of my favorite artists ever. So I'm going to do a kit up and chat, and we're going to talk about that and what I'm going to be talking about, things like that. That's going to be probably done Mondays. So what I might do is do a Oz and Og Gone Wild Monday, and then do my regular Wip and Chat Tuesday. And then when the event is over, I'll start the Medical Mystery Mondays. You guys, oh my gosh, I'm the worst person on the planet. I didn't tell you. I want you to tune in on Wednesday. We're going to do our live on Wednesday. Live. Shay and I are going live, and we're going to do the grand prize, which is the Wicked Black Tea kit that I unboxed during the week. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. You can win that. But you have to be live. The requirement for you is that you have to be there. You cannot win it if you are not with us. Okay. So I'd love it if you guys joined us on our live. I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. We're going to talk about what we're going to do. You know, we might do trivia, like questions, you know, that kind of stuff about the movie. I don't know, though. I don't know if we're going to do that. I'm crazy about the trivia stuff, in case you can't tell. But we're going to have a good time on Wednesday, August 31st. 1 week from today. You guys, I'm so sad it's over. I'm so sad. I have 1 more week. This is why I kind of want to do a bonus little episode. So, yeah. Please watch us on our live. I'm probably going to do a little screen shot in the beginning to let you know we're going live. I can't believe I forgot that. I got so into everything that I blather on, and I'm a moron. I talk about our sponsors, but I'm an idiot and don't talk about the live. Yeah, I get talking and then I forget about the live announcement. So we're going live Wednesday, August 31st at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? And you can win the prize. So, if I can get anything else in there, I might have a bonus giveaway. I don't know. So, tune in next week, kids. Tune in to my next Whip and Chat where you can win. And right now, I'm going to insert the winner of the Bling the Damn Thing prize and the Bella Art De Nicole tray. Why am I skipping over words? So I will now insert the winners of the Bling the Damn Thing prize and the Bella Art De Nicole tray. Our Oz and Og Bella Art De Nicole color changing tray for the event. Stay tuned. Love y'all. Stay safe. Stay cool. And I'll see you in my next one. I hope you enjoyed. Wait, give me a thumbs up before you go. Like and subscribe. And thank you so much for making this event so much fun. This is what I got done. So I got this done here. You can't really see the pink, but please like and subscribe. I just love you guys so much. Spoiler alert, I'm almost to 500 subscribers. When I do 500 subs, I will be doing a giveaway. So tell your family and friends, but I want it to be organic and genuine. So please subscribe if you enjoy my content and you will be part of my giveaway. So, yep, that's it. That's all for now. It's been a long Whip and Chat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I can blab. Okay, bye everybody. Have a fun week. Bye. Hey guys, I thought I'd film my beautiful outside while I tell you. My laptop died, so I had to do screenshots of the winners. So those two ladies, Michelle and Stacy, I believe, if you would contact me, look at the beautiful sunset. Oh, there you go. Contact me through Instagram at diamond_art_nurse. And we can get you your prizes. Michelle, I don't remember who was who. I thought I put them in order, but the one with tornado won the Bling That Damn Thing, and the one that had melting in it is the one who won Bella's tray. Okay, so have a good day, guys.